Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lina and
Belko Webni, Barko Tanzi Badinablap, Robu Lachobi, Wafutunuglarni Glebvuvats. Fipsi Mu, Tassini ni Vupi Tushtush, Embol Kubanadrov, Samji Talu, Zimbrit Marfus Anika, Pendula Neeb, Jonah Chush, Forna Slid Lurkelnak. E kundu, aunabs nu friga, don soncha, hiba nerd, weebs, fulaliebs, yikachas mo, kalabam now, gazina mona, mabu luki nibo, farbo, wis, tiblurni pazelk, weebsu gonk, zaptin ama, arbelzab, fordum druki.
Derp Wandiak. Warbajau Tizo.
Walki, Benzi Chibna Lubal, Sadirpa Shobanash, Tyflurny Glarg, Jonah Chush, Kudu Karaso, Mugna Minok Mimpelnak, Gork Zurkala, Fipsi Mu, Zart, Chornduza, Zaptin Amabat, Adawanaka, Tassini ni Vupi Tushtush, E Kundu, Naboin Wikanzo, Weebinib, Volabis, Robu Lachobi.
okay, welcome everybody. It's been a really long time since I recorded the video. I feel like my Dutch accent is thicker. I'm definitely not used to recording anymore, so I'm slowly trying to get into it again. Our Sims are on holiday in Chiang Simla. They're staying with Yijun, who is Yating's grandma, and as you can see, she's playing with her cat that roams around the inn as well. The cat is called Fong. I don't know if I should, but if I would believe Google Translate, that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it. And the name should mean maple or maple tree, but if that's not correct, I'm going to be embarrassed. I built this lot a long time ago before I took a break. The layout is loosely inspired by a Chinese courtyard house. A house like this consists of multiple buildings that are connected by pathways, and in all of the images that I've seen, the house seems to be enclosed in walls. I'm definitely not an expert on Chinese architecture. In some cases, these houses have been turned into hotels. My inspiration for the exterior came from a youth hostel that I found on TripAdvisor. I pretty much copied the entire look for the exterior. Anyway, let's give you a tour. So here's the entrance. I've used the same flooring as in the rest of the city center so that it blends in nicely. Apparently, buildings like these have a guarding lion and lioness at the entrance. So I put these two lion statues here. Going through the front door takes you into this little courtyard. There's a cherry tree here. And this building right here is called the opposite house, but in my build it's just a very small shed space. So there's some boxes and some tools stashed away here. I really like this area. It's a little walled off place where you can play chess. And here the ivy grows all the way onto the roof. From this courtyard you can go through this arch that leads to a bigger courtyard. There's also a big tree here, but I just put some tables here so people can sit here and have a meal. This door here leads to the kitchen. This is where Yating's grandmother cooks dishes for all of the guests. And as you can see, here is a display of all the food that you can order. It has these examples of dishes and a description that goes with it. The kitchen is connected to the dining room, so if you go through this arch, you can go there. This is what the dining room looks like. Back in the kitchen, there's also a staircase. If you go up the stairs, you get into some kind of communal room where you can play dominoes, you can read a book, or you can play some table tennis. And here is a door to one of the rooms, which I'll show you in a second. And the door on the other side actually leads to the apartment of Yating's grandmother. So here she has a kitchen and a little dining area. Here is a very small living room area. And there's another set of stairs here. These are her private stairs that go down into her bedroom. So this is where Yijun sleeps, and Fong can sleep here as well. Here's a bathroom that looks very similar to the bathrooms of the other rooms, which I will show you right now. If we go back to the courtyard, you can go through the door here that leads to this very floral and a vintage looking room. I tried to give all of the rooms a very original look, so none of the rooms are the same. This is Yating's favorite room, so of course she and Polly are staying here. On the other side of the courtyard is this room. This is where Ricky and Kieran are staying. Then the room that is connected to the communal room is this one. This looks very modern, I think. This is where Skip and Brandy are staying. And if you go through the kitchen, there's another door here. And it leads to this very narrow kind of an alleyway. And it has two rooms that have two single beds. So that's maybe for friends or siblings that want to stay here. This room here is unoccupied at the moment. It's kind of gothic looking. At least that's what I was trying to go for. And then on the other side, this room right here is my absolute favorite. It looks so cozy. This is where Layla and Peggy May are staying. And then lastly, from the communal room, you can go outside and go to the balcony. There's more places to sit here. And next to the building are just some trees and there's this fountain space. Before I start playing, I want to mention one last thing. As you may know, Shang Simla is located in China, and you might have guessed that I'm not part of the Chinese community and honestly know very little about Chinese culture. I am aware though of the criticism that EA has gotten for the way in which they've represented Chinese culture in the World Adventures expansion pack. With this video, I really don't want to reinforce incorrect ideas about Chinese culture. So to educate myself a bit about this topic, I read the blog posts of the Bleeding Woodland on Tumblr. In these blog posts, the Bleeding Woodland has clearly outlined where EA went wrong with the representation of Chinese culture in this game. If you want to know more about that, I highly recommend reading their posts for yourself. I've linked them in the description as well as their CC that I've installed. It's for a little more cultural accuracy. I'm using their delicious looking decorative food items and a default replacement for the stir fry recipe. I also chose a default replacement for the icon of Shang Simla, as well as the chopsticks that Sims with the Asian culture trait use. I got recolors for the dragon cave entrance and the dragon fountain. And lastly, I got some chopstick holder and dragon lamp CC. I believe that's all. I'm kind of debating on what we should do today because this world isn't really meant as a holiday destination, it's more an adventuring destination, so there are a lot of rooms that you can explore, but not really a lot of stuff to do. I did build a karaoke bar and a beauty salon. I also gave everyone holiday outfits. So here's Brandy, she's just wearing something simple. Skip, I gave him another excuse to wear his hat. Kieran is looking really good, very colorful. And Ricky is looking very simple in comparison. Layla's looking so cute. She's prepared to go hiking. And Polly isn't. But I think she looks fabulous. As well as Yating. She always looks really cute with her pastel colors. And for Peggy May, I thought now that she has the irresistible trait, why not make her look like Dina Caliente from The Sims 2? So her outfit is inspired by that. And here is Yijun. She is Yating's grandma. Yating's parents also live in this town. Oh, here, this is Yating's mom. Apparently she's a stylist. She's jumping to work. And Yating's parents live somewhere here. There was actually, I believe, another Wang household living here, but I kicked them out so that Yating's parents could live here. Maybe everyone's just had breakfast and they are going out soon. And they're just hanging out before going out. Let's go to the city center. Except for Layla, Polly and Yating, because I want all of them to get matching tattoos at the beauty salon. All of them have been friends for a long time. And I feel like they've met in Shang Simla since Yating lived here. Layla went here for school and Polly went here to travel. So now that they're all back here again, maybe they're feeling nostalgic. And I was thinking maybe give them not the same tattoo, but a tattoo in the same spot. So maybe on their ankle or something small. Oh, and this is Yating's mom. That's cute. She's going to visit her mom. Let's give her a hug. Hey, Mom. Oh, it's so nice of you to stop by. While Layla is getting her first tattoo. Layla is a party animal, so it's fitting for her to get a tattoo. Yating already has a tattoo on this wrist. So to balance it out, let's do the other ankle. Oh, she's wearing socks. Can I still see? Barely. We lost money because of that. I won't tattoo you if you're wearing socks. That sucks. I need to quickly change her everyday outfit, I think. Okay, let's ask him again. Why are you wearing your clothes? Why are you wearing your clothes?
Why did you drop out of Yale?
Oh my god. Tattooing the ankles? Is this a bad idea? Okay, I can still see. Will work, I think. What would suit Layla? She's an acrobat, maybe something that is kind of connected to being an acrobat. I think I like flowers the best for her. Or a star. She's an acrobat star. Or is that ugly? I want to try and make something myself. Something like that. Or maybe a star with wings. Wow. I'm so creative. I don't like it. Maybe this looks nice. And a star. I'm holding on to the star. Maybe very small. I had a phase where I really wanted to have a tattoo with white ink. Kind of looks like a doily. This is difficult. I have an idea. Big star. Ooh, that's kind of opaque. No, never mind. Thought maybe something in the star. Ooh, flowers. Let's scrap all of that. Instead of having a yellow star, I think I want to try and match her skin tone. So that it's just the outline. And then just make it a bit smaller. That's cute. And that's also pretty appropriate for a first tattoo, I think. Something simple and small. And then she paid 300 simoleons for this. Excuse me, I want to leave. Are we going to have to exit and then pay 150 simoleons more? Now she's in her swimwear. I don't know if I can show her ass. Let's go. Okay. It was a little bit stressful. Okay, Polly, it's your turn. Oh, and she's artistic. So it also fits for her. I already kind of know what kind of tattoo I want to give Polly. Something very Y2K, because that's her style. Oh, this is cute. Her mother-in-law is taking a look as she's getting a tattoo. She's encouraging her. It's only going to hurt for a little bit and then it's going to look really nice. Ugly! There's something wrong with the tattoo stuff, I think, because they keep wearing the wrong clothes, but that's okay. I think what's going to fit really nicely is this dolphin. And then we can also add some sparkles. Very small, but I like it. It really suits her. Oh no, not again. So you have to cancel, click no, and then they start wearing their swimwear and then you can leave. Hopefully. Yes. Now last one. It's time for Yating. And she is a daredevil. Perfect. Look, here's her butterfly tattoo. Yating is going to get something really cute again. Okay, let's see if it works again. Let's cancel. No. Let's see if she wears her swimwear then. Oh no, it's not working. Okay, well, I'm going to try my best. But for her, I'm thinking maybe the flowers. And I feel like since this tattoo is just like Layla's, it doesn't have any color, it's just an outline. Maybe I'll do the same for this tattoo. Okay, well, I can't really see if it looks good or not. So let's just go for this. Oh wait, maybe now it works. Oh, my computer is making a lot of noise. Okay, okay, you have to... New strat. First, say accept, and then nothing happens. And then you say I want to leave. And then you say, no, I don't want to leave. And now I want to accept. And that should work. I'm scared. This sucks. This is giving me way more stress than it should.
Chima, woohoo!
I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I kind of rushed this one because I couldn't really see. Something went terribly wrong. Keep styling to prevent this from happening more in the future. Oh, Polly just gave someone a makeover. You don't work here. And now she's like, okay, I'm done here. Going for a swim. Let's quickly leave. These two are still kissing. She's giving them the side eye. Let's flee from the crime scene, Polly. Maybe we can do some souvenir shopping. Now all of us are here. The little girl is like, do you know those two men? I do want to go back to Yating's tattoo for a second and give her some more attention. Wait, it actually looks good with these boots, with this outfit. Just it kind of looks like a caterpillar is crawling on her leg. I'm making it a little bit more see-through. Yeah, that's better. That's less harsh. Where is the shop person? The store is closed. Eh? This one's also closed. Shouldn't these stores be open like 24/7? I really wanted to have Ricky buy a cookbook for Kieran because he loves cooking so much. And I would also have him buy a souvenir. That store is closed. That's so strange. I'm going to try and figure out why that is.
A quick search later. Why is my game so buggy?
Okay, so I read on the forum that you can replace the cash registers. So I did... Sorry, my voice. I just ate some cookies and now my voice is a bit raspy. I did testing cheats, enable true and by debug. Are there no registers here? Where are they? Are they not in the debug menu? I know I haven't played this game in a while, but... Oh, it's in build mode with the miscellaneous objects. Okay, book register. Let's see if that works. Because I want to buy some goods. The game is assigning new Sims to the registers. Where are you going to woohoo? These two are so horny. Wait, there's tents here. But the tents are not like placed down. And you still get the option to woohoo with these. No. Oh, here's the book merchant, Ricky. Let's break away from Kieran for a moment and let's see if you can find a nice book for him. And there's the other merchant. Okay, so if that ever happens to you, then you can replace the registers and that will open the stores. There's stir fry and egg rolls. I don't even know what skill level Kieran has, but no, wait, okay. I'm going to have Ricky buy the egg rolls book for Kieran. And then I'm going to have Kieran buy the stir-fry book for himself. And I also want to check out some relics. These vases are so pretty. Okay, we have some fossilized lettuce and limes and watermelon. A broken bowl, dragon statue. Septarian nodule. I've never seen that before. I think Dwayne would appreciate the dragon statue. Let's see what it looks like. That's cute. Just a small statue. Yes, I'm content. You remember from Layla and Kieran's house? They have a lot of souvenirs from Layla's travels. So I do want to have Layla buy herself a vase. And then we can display that in her house. It's kind of a surprise what these vases look like. Because I can't really tell from these images. This one has a nice shape. Let's go for the more expensive one. I think that will look really nice in their home. Because there's all like warm tones in the living room. And then for Kieran, he's cooking level 5. Maybe he's feeling ambitious. And he's just going to get the stir-fry recipe. The stir-fry recipe. That would be bad if he like bought the egg rolls and then Ricky said, hey, I bought you a book. Oh no, I just bought that for myself. Maggie May is so cute. Ooh, let's ask Kieran to go to the bridge. Ooh, Kieran is suntanned. Ooh, this looks so pretty. on the bridge with Skip in the water. Kieran, turn around.
Mimbo.
Everyone is getting a bit warm. I feel like we need to go somewhere to cool off. Maybe we can have dinner at the inn. Maybe Yijun is going to prepare a nice meal for all of them. And we can also invite Yating's parents. Okay, now everyone can just chill in the inn until it's time to have dinner.
Whoosha!
They're like, yeah, we made it back. Why is everyone thinking about Kieran? Maybe because of his tan. They're like, you look so hot. Yating's parents are here. Wait. I completely forgot that, that this is her dad, the tattoo artist. Wait, are tattoos part of his uniform? Because I don't remember giving him tattoos. When I tested this world, he was one of the shopkeepers. So I didn't recognize him. This is what I gave him. He has tattoos now. Wait, that's actually cool. That maybe explains why Yating also has tattoos. Stray cat! Where's Fong? Let's sniff the stray cat. Hey! What are you doing? Breathe rudely. Did I do that? No, I'm sorry. Oh, the little cat. It was all just a dream. It's too bad. I wanted to make them friends. Buy items? What is she selling? Like weed? She's a dealer? Oh, she's the special merchant. You need visa levels for that. Okay, never mind. We are going to do all of this with another sim in our legacy one day. They're just standing by the front door. Anyway, I think when Layla is done with her ghost story, Yijun is going to serve some food. Oh, they're in the kitchen together. Yating helped her grandma a bit. Okay, guys, time to eat. Why are they standing up again? Polly. They can't get over how good Kieran's tan looks. They keep sitting down and then standing up to admire him. Okay, take one good look, everyone. She's leaning back. Wow!
Novina Yang. Katabwa.
Ah! Roo! Tifalur! Huh? Ready, Gala do? Huh?
I wish everyone would just sit and talk. But no, they have to clean. It's really nice though that they're like, oh, you don't have to clean, Yijun. You already made dinner. I feel like I want them to go out. But there aren't really any bars except the karaoke bar. But I don't really want to go there today. I want to save that for in the next episode. Abandoned barn. Oh, this is probably like a tomb or something. But we can maybe hang out at the abandoned barn. Yeah, let's do that. Getting darker than I expected. Yeah, it's a bit dark. Let's light the fire. There's also some seeds here. Rare seed and an uncommon one. Pygmy can collect those. And I think I want to add some lights here just to make it a little bit more cozy. Yeah, that little fire won't do that much. So let's see, maybe they've brought some candles or something. I want to pretend that they got a big picnic blanket. Brandy is already sitting, so let's put it right there. I don't know how safe it is to burn candles on a blanket. Candles on the grass. Maybe this is somewhere where Yating used to hang out with her friends and maybe also just by herself do some yoga. So let's get some yoga mats. I wish you could put the board games on the floor, like on the blanket. That would be so cute. And they could just play cards or something. I believe Yijun has a radio at the inn. Maybe they borrowed it from her. And I want Yating to do some yoga, maybe with Layla. Ooh, they could do a yoga routine. Mind balancing, stress relieving. I can't talk. Stress relieving. Not yet energy centering. Let's do stress relieving. Maybe Kieran can sit here and read his egg rolls book that he got. Ricky can join him. And let's just see what the rest of them are going to do. Look at that view. That's so nice.
Stompidoo.
I feel like this is such a chill friend group because there's a lot of different personalities, but all of them just accept each other. Like, oh, Brandy wants to sketch. That's fine. Kieran wants to read a book. Sure. And Peggy May and Skip are a bit more high energy, but nobody complains about that. Ricky's eating marshmallows.
Oh.
Skip wants to do yoga as well. Oh, and no, you don't want to do that. No. We need to find someone for Peggy May. Maybe she can find a one-night stand in Shang Simla. Skip is... Stop trying to snatch the yoga mat. Okay, I think we need to leave soon because Sims are getting tired. Let's wait until Kieran has finished reading his book. Maybe Brandy is drawing something that she saw today. The woman and the dog and the sun. Okay, Kieran is done reading. Let's head back home. Stop. What are you doing? Flirtatious joke. I hate it when Sims cheat on each other. How is Brandy going to react? I hate that. Is she running away? Oh no, she's just going home. Well, that's nice. Now you have to be in a hotel room together. Yeah, I really don't like when that happens. And I think if it happens, I'm probably just going to ignore it. I don't want it to be canon that... Well, it can be canon that maybe Skip feels a bit attracted to Peggy May. Maybe also the other way around. But I don't want it to be canon that they have flirted or anything. I think I'm going to end this episode here. I had a lot of fun filming again. And I hope you liked watching this video as well. Our Sims will be in Shang Simla for 2 more days. So in the next episode we'll just pick back up where we left off. I hope to see you there. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye everybody.